Good evening and welcome to The Sky's the Limit 2021 Sinegal reception. This is a virtual fundraiser for everyone for veterans. My name is Nelson J, and it is so great to be back with you as your host and fundraising wingman tonight. We're so excited to have you join us, and we wanted to let everybody know that we do have a person standing by if you have any tech challenges. You can contact Carolyn at 206 496 8500. Once again, that's 206 496 8500 if you have any challenges with respect to donating or bidding tonight through the Greater Giving platform. Well, wanted to give you a quick outline about what's ahead, and we have a terrific program in store for you. Tonight, we'll hear from your Sinegal reception host, Mr. Jim Sinegal, and also from Everyone for Veterans founder, Teresa Chang, Dr. Teresa Chang, and we're so excited about that. We have a new exciting announcement with respect to our executive director, who is a new addition to the team since last March, and that's Jessica Elwell. And then we will see some really wonderful videos that so perfectly illustrate why Everyone for Veterans is so important and how it's helping U.S. combat veterans that have returned from overseas and they need help, and Everyone for Veterans has stepped in to fill the void. So wonderful video content to share tonight. And then we'll have an opportunity for everybody to make a meaningful contribution and donation to continue to support this amazing program that has had such an incredible year since we were together this time last year. Just amazing growth, and we have so much to share with that regard. We wanted to let everybody know that if you are joining us for the first time, welcome. It's great to have you with us tonight. I see you. And I wanted to let everybody know that tonight is a fundraiser, and the easiest way to give, and I just want to get this information to you now so you can consider your gifts at any time, but the easiest way to give on the screen tonight, you can certainly reach out directly to the nonprofit right there at the address in Issaquah. So that's send a check if that's your preferred method. You can also go to everyoneforveterans.org. And when you get to the website, you can click on the Give Today button. And that's in the upper right corner of the website. And that's a great way to make a donation. And then another way is right through our online platform that we're watching this on tonight. And you can do that through typing into your browser. You can watch on the big screen and then give on the small screen, your phone or your tablet. And the address to give on the small screen is efv2021.ggo.bid. That's EFV, Echo, Victor, Foxtrot, 2021.ggo.bid. And you can click on the Donate to E4V button when you get to that link, and that's a way to make a special gift tonight. So thank you for those considerations. Well, to kick us off tonight, I'm so pleased to welcome back our longtime host and great wingman to Everyone for Veterans, Mr. Jim Sinegal, and he had a recent conversation with Dr. Teresa Chang, the founder of Everyone for Veterans, and here they are to kick us off tonight.
Well, here we are again, Teresa. Since 2008, we've been meeting like this and getting together and trying to get people to support you in your plans to help veterans. Hello to everybody out there. We're so delighted that you're able to join us tonight.
Yes, welcome everyone from all areas of the country. Thank you for being here. And, Jim, I thank my lucky stars every year to have, your interest in supporting veterans in our corner. So thank you very much.
Well, as you know, Teresa, I was in the military, but was never deployed to any combat area. But however, I have known a lot of people, men and women, who have been deployed and who've come back scarred in one fashion or another. And I understand pretty clearly the pain and the trauma that they go through trying to readjust themselves into civilian life. A very difficult process. So the work that you do and what you started in 2008, doing dental work, pro bono dental work for veterans and their families, is just significant. and to see how it's moved on from there, where you started this wingman program, and you now to try to get a lot of other people within the community involved as well. So it's really been a significant impact that you've had, and I'm delighted to be able to support you in this. And I hope our friends out there will see the need for help and also be cognizant of the really effort, the strong effort that is required to get something done with these veterans.
Well, that's all thanks to your support and advice along the way. I know you told me, quite a while ago to start a nonprofit, but I keep saying, well, Jim, I don't know if I can do that, but I finally listened to you. So thank you so much for your support in all sorts of ways for E4V.
Well, I hope that all of our friends out there understand the importance of this work. We owe a debt to these veterans who have done so much for our country and have sacrificed so much. And this is a small measure of repayment, believe me. So I guess the question I have for you now, Teresa, how has it been for this past year? How did you do in 2020?
Yeah, this year has been just incredible growth and also demand both on the service side and on the organization side, and it does make me realize that hey, I'm too old to be doing all this, and it is also beyond my ability. After all, I'm just a dentist, so it was a great big step to bring on a professional, an executive director. So we had a big search, and was very, very fortunate to find a very intelligent and compassionate and diligent executive director in Jessica Elwell. And so very, very fortunate to have her assistance.
Well, I think it's amusing you describe yourself as just a dentist and too old. And by my standards, you're a very young person. So,
I know I'd get in trouble saying that. But
at any rate, you're not just a dentist. You are one of the best dentists I've ever known in my life. And in addition, so few people in your profession will take the time to do something like you're trying to do, and to galvanize others in the industry, in the profession, to do the same thing. I know Jessica, and I know she's going to be a big help for you, and I know that it's going to continue to move the program along, and I have absolutely no doubts that you'll stay completely involved every day of the year next year. That you have Jessica, let's let her take over and tell the people a little more about what's happening.
Thank you, Dr. Chang and Mr. Sinegal. It is my great pleasure to be with you here this evening. As the daughter of veterans, there has never been a time in my life when the service and sacrifice of those in uniform has not had a profound impact on me. In a lot of ways, joining the team here at E4V feels like coming home. So much has happened at Everyone for Veterans since our last Sinegal reception. While this year has had its share of difficulties, it has also been filled with hope and creativity and opportunity. The COVID-19 pandemic increased stress for so many, making an already challenging transition from military to civilian life even more difficult. We adapted to a fully virtual format for our Wingman program, and with this new approach saw a 350% increase in missions assigned to volunteers in 2020. The pandemic restricted dental care nationwide, but as of today, dental professionals are back at full strength, and so is E4V. We are pleased to report that not one dental provider left our program during the pandemic. In March, I became the executive director, and I've had the incredible privilege of working alongside our dedicated staff, board, and volunteers. We have seen tremendous growth and an increased need for those that we serve. In September, we hired a full-time program coordinator to oversee our Wingman program and provide support to our dental outreach efforts. We have welcomed new partnering dentists in Alaska, Hawaii, and even recently, Puerto Rico. We don't know what this next year will hold, but we look forward to it and know that the sky's the limit. Most people are surprised to learn that the VA only provides dental care to around 8% of all veterans. This leaves millions living with chronically poor dental health. Each year, an average of 72 veterans and spouses receive comprehensive dental treatment through E4V, providing more than $300,000 in dental services at no cost to the veterans and families we serve. We are able to continue this important work thanks to the generosity of our supporters. E4V does not receive any government funds to operate. Without the contributions that we receive from individuals and corporate partners, we would not be able to continue offering these vital services. By joining us tonight, you are linking hands with a network of more than 650 dentists, volunteers, and supporters across 35 states to invest in the lives of combat veterans and their families. We also have an innovative wingman program. A moving example of this program is a recent Mission Accomplished report featuring a single mother and combat veteran, Kara. Kara served in the Army as a human resource specialist stationed in Afghanistan. She currently lives with her 4 young children in a poorly insulated apartment. Her request was for a portable air conditioner that would help them sleep better and improve their overall quality of life. We assigned this mission to Michelle, a wingman volunteer who's joining us this evening. Within a few hours of assigning this mission, she had already reached out to her network and secured funding on the AC unit. It was shipped to Kara the very next day. Now Kara's family is sleeping comfortably. This program is truly a hand up instead of a hand out. Our combat veterans often describe returning to civilian life as more difficult than combat itself. An average of 22 veterans commit suicide every day. Veterans suffer from higher rates of unemployment, divorce, and poor mental health. Homelessness for veterans is also commonplace. Nearly 1 out of every 3 homeless men have put on a uniform and served this country. The statistics are staggering, but the veterans that we have the opportunity to work with every day are so much more than statistics. To us, they're Christoph and Kara, Richard and Matt, members of the E4V family. Through the hands and feet of our volunteers, this mission is put into movement and lives are being changed. And everyone for veterans is starting to get noticed. I'm pleased to share with you that our founder and board president, Dr. Teresa Chang, was the 2021 recipient of the American Dental Association's Humanitarian of the Year Award for her work with E4V, and we could not be more proud of her. On behalf of our staff, board of directors, and the veterans that we work with, we would like to sincerely thank you all. Funds raised this evening help to continue providing critical services and support to veterans in need. Tonight, you have helped move our mission forward, and we are so grateful for you.
Well, thank you so much, Jessica. What an exciting update. There is so much happening at Everyone for Veterans, and it is happening because the need is great and because the support is great. So when those two things come together, we can have amazing things happen. And I just wanted to let everybody know that Dr. Teresa was also featured in the University of Washington magazine, and I was so excited as an alumni to open this up, and there she is, our very own Dr. Teresa Chang, and being celebrated by the University of Washington for her work on behalf of Everyone for Veterans. So the accolades are rolling in, the recognition is rolling in, and a recent award included recognition from the American Dental Association, and we're going to watch that video, and it's a very, very special award that was just recently received by Dr. Teresa Chang and on behalf of Everyone for Veterans. And also we're going to hear from a patient story, and it's a really wonderful combination to just let everybody know why we're here tonight and why it's important to support this incredible cause. So here's that American Dental Association video.
The work that Everyone for Veterans does is important to the community because it fills gaps. When our service members get out of active duty, they don't have the full array of services that they have while they're in.
I had a lot of dental work that was expensive, and I put it off because when you get out of the military, they don't really give you that service.
always felt indebted to these men and women who do this tremendous task. Once I learned that the veterans don't have any dental care, then I'm, just all in with helping them. We want to spread this message that our veterans need the community. The community has to reach out so that they feel that they're back at home.
When you see someone in uniform, it's nice to say thank you for your service, and they appreciate it. But think about to use your expertise to actually help them with something in their life. When you fix someone's teeth, you make that personal connection, and you have a relationship with the person that you've helped. That is way more gratifying.
You're not whole when your dental health is not right. Being able to get the fixes that they need improves their dignity, their performance, their ability to be able to get a job, and therefore their ability to contribute to the community, so it all works together.
This is a challenge coin that I received from the veteran we helped in California. He says, "This coin marks the return home from our 2004 deployment to Iraq. Dr. Chang, I want you to have it because with the kindness and generosity you and Dr. Najarian displayed, I do finally feel at home. Please continue doing what you're doing and know that it makes an incalculable difference."
So for anyone that's looking to help out a veteran, every little thing helps and it matters and it makes a difference. Everyone for Veterans has changed my life, and it actually helped me in places that I thought I was going to have difficulty. Anything that anyone in the community can add to enrich a life of a veteran, it's appreciated, and it pays for itself 10 times over.
Dr. Cheng's legacy is about service and results. It's about putting together people, corporations, not-for-profits, and have them all work together with one purpose and one direction. And that is to be able to improve the quality of life of our veterans and their families.
Good morning. My name is Christophe Drouet. I was in the U.S. Army for almost 11 years. I started as an enlisted, was commissioned shortly after the Twin Towers fell, and as a result was stationed in various places around the world, including the nice places like Germany and Holland, but also I was operational in Kuwait, in Iraq, operational IF. I became injured and I had big problems with, I came back like 3 years ago to the United States. I was injured. I was not in a good place because also terrible tooth problems that I accumulated since I didn't see any dentist since I left the U.S. Army. My teeth were all rotten down to the bone, and I was suffering excruciating pain, and it was couldn't even eat on both sides of my mouth with large gap. I even had to extract a tooth myself of waiting to go on missions, and it was a horrendous experience. I suffered really bad problems, down to the point where it was preventing me to get proper sleep, had continuous headaches, disrupting my train of thoughts, and I found it very hard. I came back to the U.S. I got a MBA using my GI Bill, but I've been in a very precarious situation, and my tooth problem was down to it was down to the point where I didn't know what to do anymore. I mean, I could just witness myself going down physically. It was affecting every other parts of my body. That's when Everyone for Veterans came about. They gave me an extraordinary Through the Wingman program. So I strongly believe that this program should be extended because it's changed my life, really. I can't say thank you enough. very important things to help me out. Allows me to be a better teacher, which I'm doing obviously here now, and a better father, and allows me to like progress in my life very significantly, to the benefit of myself and my family and my son. So thank you again, everyone's for veteran. You guys rock. Okay, and I hope you can help a lot more veterans like me.
Well, thank you so much, Christophe, for your testimonial and sharing your journey with us tonight. And friends, that is an example of why we are here tonight. It means so much to these U.S. combat veterans when we can come alongside. And we may not all be dentists, and we may not be able to help in that specific way, but the dentist network that is supporting these veterans is vast. And all told, over the year, over $300,000 in in-kind services donated to our combat veterans. So thank you to the dentists watching tonight. Thank you for what you've done. For those of you tuning in to support this incredible organization, now is the time to consider making that special stretch gift, perhaps. And wanted to remind you on those ways to give. What we're going to do now is we're going to be very intentional about our giving, and the ways to give are on the screen. You can always mail a check directly to the Everyone for Veterans office, and that's at P.O. Box 1081, Issaquah, Washington, 98027. Or, of course, you can give through the website, and that's at everyoneforveterans.org. And when you get to that, look for the button in the upper right of the front landing page there, and you can make your gift directly to the website. And you can also make a gift through this Greater Giving platform, and that is tonight at the following address, and that's efv2021.ggo.bid. And that is the same link, that efv2021.ggo.bid, the same link where you can bid on auction items. And I'll be talking about those a little bit later. We do have an online auction going, but tonight and right here, right now, this is our virtual Raise the Paddle. So our goal tonight is to have 100% participation. So regardless of what level you give at tonight, please consider giving. And I have a variety of giving levels. They're pre-populated on our Greater Giving site. You can just click on the button that works for you, or you can make your own custom donation. And as those gifts come in, I want to let you know I have a second screen. And so I'm going to look at my second screen, and we also have a giving thermometer. And I'm so excited to talk about the giving thermometer because tonight, thanks to the generosity of our early commits and some sponsorships and people that have been giving since the show started, we're already up to over $50,000. And to give you a little context, $50,000 was the amount that we raised at our one of our early Sinegal receptions that was in person. So we've grown a lot, and we need your help to continue delivering this important service to these veterans that need it, and to connect our combat veterans with wingman services as well. So tonight, officially, we're going to start at the $10,000 level. And I just want to let everybody know that this is more of a guideline than a rule. So if there's a number on your heart, and I want to thank our bidder number 154, because I'm looking at my screen and I can see that somebody has already taken the initiative of going off script, and their donation is a custom amount, $26,000. So thank you to our donor for that incredible gift to get us really jump started. So now's the time. You can give any amount at any time, but officially we're going to start at the $10,000 level. And I am so pleased and really honored and humbled to announce that to kick us off at this level, we have two gifts tonight. Our first one from Don and Dr. Teresa Chang Boren. So thank you, Dr. Teresa, for supporting the cause. And of course, Don, thank you for supporting Teresa, supporting the cause over all these years. And that partnership is fantastic. So thank you for that. As I'm announcing these names, you'll see other names pop up on the giving screen. So when you make a gift, thank you for that. And those names may pop up and others will be appearing as a bid number. We also have an anonymous foundation donor at that $10,000 level. So that's an additional $20,000 going into our giving thermometer just right now. So that is so exciting. So thank you to those donors, Dr. Teresa Chang and Don Boren, and also our anonymous foundation donor, both in at $10,000. And I wanted to let you know that if you are in a position to give at the $10,000 level, we do have an anonymous match. So if you're able to give at that $10,000 level, we'll be able to give another $10,000 to Everyone for Veterans. So that really is like a $20,000 gift. So consider that. It's open all night long. And if you feel moved by what you've seen and heard tonight, feel free to give at that level. A big shout out. We've got a $100 gift that just came in. We've got those two $10,000 gifts. So giving at any level at any time is in the spirit of what we're doing tonight. So we'll move along to the $5,000 level. And at the $5,000 level, this is a great opportunity to support Everyone for Veterans. To give you an idea of what it means to offer pro bono services by these dentists, a typical the average dental visit of a veteran to a dental office is in the range of $3,600 to $4,200 in pro bono services that they're giving to these very valuable and important veterans. So that gives you an idea. And so when we can give at these levels at like $5,000, it's truly meaningful because this gives us the opportunity to expand our network, to continue to reach out to more veterans, to supply the wingmen with the services and the equipment that they need to deliver on the needs of those veterans. So the $5,000 level or the $2,500 level, perhaps that's a level that works for you. Looking up at my screen, I can let you know that thanks to our pre-committed gifts, we've already received several gifts at the $2,500 level. Bidders 171 through 176 are all in. Those are our sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors. We do have a $5,000 donation in as a sponsor. Thank you, bidder 139. We've also just seen a $20 gift come in. Thank you. We see you out there, that $20 donation. Thank you so much. Every dollar counts. And we've got gifts at $10,000 and more. So thank you for those gifts. Wow, that is outstanding. And it looks like we have that anonymous gift that's come in. We're up to over $90,000. Holy cow, that happened quickly. Well, that was the $2,500 level. But remember, give at any level at any time. We are here to support Everyone for Veterans and connecting professional dental services to U.S. combat veterans and their families, because when they leave the service, unless they are, if they're still involved, they get all the VA services, but they don't receive those once they've retired necessarily. They don't get everything. So it's so important to help close that gap. And this is why we're here tonight. So thank you for the gifts that you're making right now. Look, another $100 donation has come in, and we're going to move on to the $1,000 giving level. And if this number works for you, I'm excited to announce that we're going to get this level kicked off, and anybody is welcome to do this. But at the $1,000 level, to get us started tonight, a big shout out and thank you to Dr. Ni Pham for the $1,000 donation. And Dr. Pham was in the picture on our Ways to Give slide doing a muscles up pose with one of the veterans that she has helped. And she is making this gift in honor of her father, Hap Pham. So Dr. Ni Pham, thank you so much for honoring your father, Hap, with that $1,000 gift. If you'd like to make a donation at the $1,000 level, we can match that dollar for dollar, the first 10, now 9, up to $10,000. So consider that $1,000 giving level. And if you're a dentist who is watching tonight, thank you for what you do for veterans when you participate in the Everyone for Veterans program. And we have had people ask, I'm giving pro bono services. Can I still make a gift? Well, the answer, of course, is yes, you can. And I just want to let anybody know that you can give more than once to work on a number that works just right for you. So at the $1,000 level, if you're able to make a gift, now's the time to make that gift. As you're considering that, we're going to do a brief video message from a participating dentist. It's very brief, but we want to welcome Dr. Lisa Toms to give us a little inspirational message.
Thank you, Teresa, for this opportunity. It's given me a little spark back in my life. And I hope that if you haven't donated or you aren't volunteering, that you will sign up today.
Well, that is terrific. Thank you, Dr. Lisa, for that. And that's just an example, one of so many participating dentists, literally hundreds around the country that are participating. And the volunteers, friends, we're up to over $92,000 thanks to our anonymous donor for that $1,000 gift. We also have another bidder number 167 is in at $1,000. So look at that. We've got two of those gifts matched, room for 7 more. And we would love to get those filled in tonight. That would get us up over the $100,000 mark. So remember, we're talking about dollars right now, but these are people. We are talking about U.S. combat veterans. So when we talk about a financial goal, we are talking about changing the trajectory of more lives. So thank you for what you're doing right now. And look, another $1,000 anonymous gift is in. We're up to $94,000. We've got 6 more that we can do at that $1,000 level. We'll continue to open up giving. You can give at the $500 level. I want to let you know the $1,000 match is open all night long. This is now officially our $500 level, but give any amount at any time. We're up to $94,080, and we would love to push this up over the top tonight. And so if you can give at the $500 level, or perhaps $250 is a level that works for you, now would be the time to make that $250, $500 gift, $5,000 gift. If you want to give $5,000, you could give 5 $1,000 gifts and help us get closer to our match. And look, another match has come in. Thank you. Bidder number 159 is in at $1,000. We have room for 5 more of those. In fact, I'm sure we could match those, as many of those $1,000 gifts as we could get tonight, but we would love to get 5 more and put us up over the $100,000 mark. The $250 level, so important. If all of these giving levels that we've talked about have been out of your comfort zone, give it a level that works for you. Make just a little stretch on behalf of a U.S. combat veteran. So the $100 level, the $50 level, $75, any giving level is absolutely fine. And look, another gift has come in at that $1,000 level. We're up to $96,000. We can do that tonight. We need 4 more and we can get that match, and that would be outstanding. Over $96,000 raised for veterans and for connecting them with really life-changing, smile-changing, confidence-changing dental work that just helps them move to the next chapter in life. And you heard it from Christoph. I mean, Christoph has become a teacher, and I see you, bidder 178. Thank you for that $500 donation. That's Adam Diamond. Thank you so much for that. But Christoph talked about how he had big challenges, and now he's working as a teacher and he's contributing again. He's already served his country. And some would suggest that right now being a teacher is somewhat similar to being in combat situations, not to make light of either of those duties. They're both so important, but being a teacher, my sister's a teacher, and it has been incredibly challenging. So Christoph, thank you for the work that you do as a teacher. Another gift coming in at the $500 level. Thank you so much. Up over $97,000 now. And this is just tremendous. And we've got more and more gifts pouring in, $500 gifts coming in. Thank you for those. The anonymous donor is very active tonight, and we so appreciate everything that you are doing out there tonight, helping us achieve financial success. We're going to keep this giving window open. Keep the gifts coming in. We've got some additional funds that will be dropping in there momentarily. So any amount at any time throughout this program tonight, please continue giving. While we are on the topic of supporting everyone for veterans, we're going to do a little transition, and I want to give people enough time to consider the online auction. So it's now, I'm looking at my second monitor, it's just after 6 o'clock, 6:05. So tonight at 7 o'clock, just under an hour, we'll be wrapping up our online auction. The online auction has a variety of items, a wide array of ways to support Everyone for Veterans. We have donated items, we have trips, we have so much. And you can go to that online auction, watch this on the big screen, bid on the small screen. That address is efv2021.ggo.bid. That's Echo Foxtrot Victor 2021.ggo.bid. And when you go there, you can bid on auction items. The first several items are premier items. I'm going to talk about right now. And look at that. Another gift came in at that $1,000 level and more at 500. We are up to almost 100,000. So thank you so much for that. All of our supporters out there, thank you for what you're doing. The bidder 159 with a $250 donation. I see you and I thank you for that incredible gift. We're going to move in to keep the gifts coming. And I want to let you know about some of these premier auction items that I want to make sure we draw attention to. Some of them don't yet have bids. So if you have been cooped up for the last 18 to 20 months and you're looking for adventure, head out on the highway. This is your chance to do that, or fly. So we'll move into item number 101 in the spirit of our theme, which is the sky's the limit. The sky truly is the limit with this one. Item number 101 is a deluxe getaway to Florida. And it's not just Florida, but it's to the Cocoa Beach, Florida area. It's a 4-day, 3-night stay, and you'll be at the Hilton Cocoa Beach oceanfront. This is a remarkable package because in addition to incredible beach time, this is a trip for 2 adults and up to 2 kids, includes 2-day admission to the Kennedy Space Center, lunch with an astronaut, and admission to Cosmic Quest. So you'll have a chance to actually take an experience that is like none other. It's truly out of this world. And the sky is the limit when you're at the Kennedy Space Center. So I've been there. It's amazing. It's not too far from Orlando. And it's an incredible, you get the sense of the scale of the Saturn V rocket. And it is so big. And the capsule that the astronauts are in is tiny. It's like a little tiny, like 5% of the size of the rocket is where the humans were. And the rest of it was like, I think, a giant gas tank. So you get to see that, and you're going to have lunch with a real astronaut. So that is an amazing experience. Trip of a lifetime for 4 people, 2 adults, 2 kids. It is a land-based package. Currently no bids on that. We do have a reserve bid price on that. $1,895, so $1,895 trip for a 4-day trip to Florida. You can extend it if you'd like. Cocoa Beach will be your destination. You're going to be right there on the boardwalk. It's an 800-foot legendary Cocoa Beach boardwalk with the Ron John surf shop and so many other beachfront retail opportunities. A few restrictions apply, but go ahead and look at the online catalog for that. That's item 101. And that is the Sky's the Limit Florida Getaway, where you get a chance to visit the Kennedy Space Center and have lunch with an astronaut. Item number 102, a little bit closer to, for those of us, I'm broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, and I know that's where we have a lot of supporters. So for those of you that spend any time in the Pacific Northwest or anywhere, boy, the last winter that we had with La Nina pounding on us, Mexico sure sounds fun. Item 102 is a chance to get away to Mexico. And the beauty of this offering is that this trip is the destination in Mexico of your choice from one of the following 4. Cabo San Lucas, Nuevo Vallarta, Acapulco, or Riviera Maya, Cancun area. So you get to pick the destination. You don't have to decide right now. You get to think about it. But this is a 7-night, 8-day trip. You have 18 months to travel. So you buy the trip tonight, you help out Everyone for Veterans, and we have a reserve bid price on this. Currently no bids, but reserve bid price on this. This trip valued at $2,500. Currently no bids, and the bidding opening bid on this, the reserve bid price is $999. So $999, just under $1,000. Special thanks to Friends of Everyone for Veterans for this donation. You'll be staying at a deluxe 4 or 5-star resort in Mexico, 7 full nights, 8 days. A great opportunity to support Everyone for Veterans and have a nice trip, and perhaps sip a glass or 2 of tequila. Speaking of enjoying one's life, item number 103 is a spectacular opportunity to support Everyone for Veterans. In fact, this is such a cool and unique item. Right now, Bidding is at, where are we? Oh, the top bid. Well, this has gone up by quite a bit in the last few minutes. This is a fabulous, specially prepared gourmet Chinese Malaysian dinner prepared by none other than Everyone for Veterans founder, Dr. Teresa Chang. And she'll be hosting along with her wingman, Don Boren, right there at their home in Issaquah. And nobody does it like they do. This dinner is remarkable. Bidding on this earlier was at $525, and then it got to $675. And I thought, wow, dinner for $6, this could be a special opportunity. Well, bidding now, $1,875. Next bid's at $2,025. So Don and Teresa, you're going to have a great time. Thank you for this donation, supporting Everyone for Veterans. So you'll want to bid on that, and bidding closing in just about 50 minutes from now. That's 50 minutes. And then 2 more items to talk about and draw attention to. Item 104, if you're into sports and your sports are not on a frozen sheet of ice, but in the pastoral, verdant green fields of T-Mobile Park, item 104 is for you. This is Take Me Out to the Ball Game. 4 tickets to a Mariners game on the main level. And I have to tell you, friends, I went to a lot of Mariner games this last year. I think I hit at least 10. And the Mariners are so fun to go to. Again, it's been a while. Maybe next year will be the year that they actually make it back to the playoffs. It will be truly remarkably over 20 years since their last appearance. But I'm here to tell you, it is so fun. This is tickets for 4. And you could, let's see, bidding right now is at $165. So these could be yours for just $200. Fair market value is $372. And a big shout out and thank you to the Seattle Mariners Baseball Club for these seats. So you know they'll be terrific. And this is at a regular season game at T-Mobile Park next year. And some games are excluded. I don't think that you can get into a Boston or a New York Yankees game with these, but most other games you can, and it's 4 tickets. It's a lot of fun, and that's a great way to head out, have fun, and support Everyone for Veterans. And then the final item that I'm going to feature tonight in the promotion, there are so many more items, and we have autographed footballs, we've got gift baskets, we've got tickets to the Seattle Storm, so many other things. But the final item that I want to share with you tonight is spectacular. And this is item number 201. And in the spirit of the reception, and if we were gathering in person, we would all be enjoying a glass or 2 of Sinegal Estate wines. And tonight we have a very, very special offering. And this is a trio of Sinegal Estate Cabernet Sauvignons from 2015, 2016, and 2017. Highly regarded, very limited. And if you haven't tried these wines, they're spectacular. The grapes were grown on a very, very, it's an organic vineyard and in very small lots. The 2015 Cab Sauvignon on the tasting notes, just 2,000 cases were produced. This is one bottle from one of those 2,000 cases. That's the 2015. And in the 2016, there were 4,000 cases produced, and in 2017, only 4,500 cases. So very exclusive wines. These are library wines. You have to know somebody. And fortunately, for all of us here supporting Everyone for Veterans, we have a great friend in Jim Sinegal. So thanks to Jim Sinegal for raiding the family wine cellar and offering this very special trio. So that's item 201, the Sinegal Estate wine trio, 2015, 16, and 2017 cabs. Those are spectacular wines, and if you don't have access to them, this could be your night to get them. So thank you to all of our donors. And I wanted to let everybody know that the giving window remains open. I'm going to go back and take a quick peek. Yeah, look at that. We are so close. We're almost to 100,000 raised. I know we have some additional matching funds scheduled to come in, and we're at just under 100,000, 99,580, and we have other funds to include, and so we expect that we're going to be reaching that fundraising goal tonight. And now, providing that we have the capacity to bring her in through the power of technology. Big shout out to our production partner, but I'm really excited to welcome Executive Director Jessica Elwell back to join us tonight. Hi, Jessica.
Hello, Nelson. Thanks so much.
Sure. Wow, what a night. It's incredible.
Yes, it is. Absolutely amazing.
So before you give us the update and sort of the rough total, I know you've got some numbers that you can calculate there. So I just want to clarify on the Wingman program, no experience necessary. Anybody can do it. And these are important tasks that a veteran may need help with. Can you shed a little more light on that? And as you get into that, I know you have a few more things to share. I want to just thank everybody for what you've done for U.S. combat veterans tonight. I'm going to let Jessica answer that question about how do you get involved in the Wingman program, and then I'm going to just kind of gracefully fade off into the night and thank everybody, and then I know that we have more thanks coming. But great job, everyone. And Jessica, tell us more about that Wingman program, please.
Thank you so much, Nelson. The thing I think is so beautiful to talk about the Wingman program tonight is that program comes from the concept of the U.S. Air Force, where you're flying next to the lead aircraft and providing protective support. And really, that's what all of you did by attending tonight. You've stepped up and provided protective support for our nation's combat veterans, and we're so grateful. Our Wingman program is something that can be done virtually from the comfort of your home, anywhere, and it's providing those gap services, those wraparound supports that so many combat veterans need. You can apply to be a Wingman on our website at everyoneforveterans.org, or you can contact me directly at jessicae@everyoneforveterans.org, and I would love to connect with you and answer any questions you might have and help you get involved in this wonderful program. So thank you, everyone. This has been an absolutely incredible evening. Your outpouring of generosity and support has been incredible. Tonight, you stood in the gap for combat veterans and their families, and we're so grateful for you. Thank you for investing in their quality of life. Because of you, I'm excited to say that we are so close to our fundraising goal. This was a lofty goal this year, and you have been amazing. So please give yourself a virtual round of applause. I would also like to give a special thank you to our amazing host, Mr. Jim Sinegal. Thank you also to our silver event sponsor, Christian Manley Orthodontics, and our bronze sponsors, Dr. Jacqueline Bunce Orthodontics, Encompass Engineering and Surveying, Juniper Capital, and the Su Chung Company. Each of you has helped to make our time together a success. I have one last bit of exciting news. Everyone for Veterans has been selected as a finalist for this year's Better Business Bureau's Torch Award for Ethics. A Torch Award is the most prestigious honor they can present to an organization for dedication to integrity and ethical business practices. We would like to cordially invite you to tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, October 28th, to the Better Business Bureau's YouTube channel to see if E4V is selected as Charity of the Year. Thank you again, and with that, I would like to turn it over to Mr. Sinegal and Dr. Chang.
Well, Jessica, thank you very much. That was a great wrap-up, and I'm sure it was educational for everybody out there watching. And now, a special toast to our friend, Teresa, the woman who's behind all of this program. Cheers to you, Teresa. You've done a great job. I'm honored to be playing a small role in this.
Thank you, Jim.